Welcome back to Smart Money Monday. Today, we're going to learn how you can protect yourself from credit card fraud. Here to help us stay safe while we shop is Kristen Konishi from Bank of Hawaii. Aloha, Kristen.
Aloha, Casey.
So tell us exactly, that's a new term to me, what is credit card fraud?
Yeah, sure. Credit card fraud is a form of identity theft that happens when your account is used for unauthorized purchases that you didn't make. According to the Federal Trade Commission in 2020, credit card fraud was the most frequent type of fraud, totaling $149 million in theft. And that includes over 10,000 cases here in Hawaii.
Since we all use credit cards, some more than others, to shop both in-store and online, how can we protect against credit card theft?
Well, the safest way to protect yourself when using your card in person is to use a credit card with an EMV chip and tap-to-pay or contactless technology. The reason for that is because thieves may use a device called a skimmer that can skim the data from your strip on the back of your card.
And so, Kristen, a card with an EMV chip can't be skimmed when it's inserted instead of swiped?
Well, fraudsters have found ways to get the data from the chip when the card's inserted, but inserting your card or tapping your card is still the safer way to pay. So if you need to insert your card where tap to pay isn't available, or if your card doesn't have that tap to pay contactless technology, just make sure that there's nothing sitting or covering on the actual card insertion area.
And so how is that different from phishing scams?
Yeah, well, phishing scams are where crooks try to trick you into handing over your financial information. They may call you, email you, or text you, and oftentimes they're pretending to be from an institution that you trust, such as your bank or the Social Security Administration. They also use tricks like sending an email with what appears to be your bank's logo. Then they try to get your credit card information from you.
What are some ways that we can avoid those scams?
I think the number one thing is always remember that no legitimate bank or government agency is ever going to call you and ask you for your credit card information.
Okay, and how can you protect yourself when you're shopping online?
I think the best way is only to shop from sites that are secure. So you can verify that they have a lock icon on the left side of the address bar at the top of the browser, and usually they start with HTTPS.
And what can you tell us about saving all your credit card information on websites, like when it auto-fills, right?
Yeah, so even if it takes a little bit longer and it might be a little bit of a hassle to type in your credit card number every single time, it's really safer not to store your credit card numbers online.
Is it safe to make purchases online over public Wi-Fi?
Well, public Wi-Fi can actually be hacked, so it's best to not make transactions over a public network unless you have a virtual private network installed on your device.
Mahalo, Kristen, for giving us those tools to fight credit card fraud.
Thank you, Casey. It was my pleasure.
You're watching Smart Money Monday.